Richard Hardwick. I was president of the Students' Union 2006-2007.
I'm Ian Hardwick. I was president of the Students' Union 2000-2001.
What made me run for presidency was the university and the union gave such a lot to me when I was a student that I worked for the union as well, and I desperately wanted to give something back in order to, and also to better represent the student body as a whole. I felt that there was certain sections of the student body which weren't as voiced as I wanted them to be. So rather than just your usual bog standard sports teams or whatever it would be, I think it would need to be the full breadth of the student body, really.
I think I honestly wanted to make a difference to the university. I think Richard's right. I think as a family, as an individual, as friends and relationships that you built at the university, just wanted to make sure that every student that came to the university had the same experience that I had and that we had. It was a fantastic time, a fantastic learning experience.
What I got out of it most was that I found a great bit of self-belief with it, that I can make a difference, that myself and the SABs and a small group of people can make a difference on a larger scale. And I think that was quite a poignant point for me.
I think I grew up an awful lot and learned how to take responsibility for my own actions and the actions of those around me. You go from being a student and part of a young person, part of a large student body, to being the figurehead for that organisation and the representative of those students. So to be able to speak to vice chancellors, to speak to deans of schools, to speak to heads of department in order for the students' voice to be heard, I think that makes a massive difference. I think it's brought out and strengthened, like Richard says, a self-belief in your own ability and your own actions, but also it has taught me to be a leader, it has taught me to be a manager, it has taught me that to be inclusive and to try to bring teams and individuals together from all over different backgrounds. I've worked for international brands, I've worked for national brands, I've worked for small independent operations, and to try and bring diverse teams together in all those environments certainly was something I learned, bringing together students from all over the world, from all over the UK, from everywhere, from every socio-political background, from everywhere, to try and get them to believe in one thing and to get a fantastic experience from the university. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah. I agree with you. I got a lot of personally a lot of leadership skills, a lot of organisational skills, and you get to learn in depth and in detail lots of things. You know, I was a mature student when I was president, so I had a bit of business and commercial experience before that. But if you were coming straight from school to doing your degree to becoming a SAB, you've got a great chance to really understand how business works from a commercial aspect, but also how an organisation can run. Good one for you.
It's a great one for me. I started as a very, very young 19-year-old in 1996. I did 4 years as a degree here and then a year as president. Went away and came back and now work here as well. The place is unrecognisable from what it was in 96 and again in 2000. The diverseness of the community, the experiences that young people get at university now is just astronomical. The opportunities that NSU and the university can provide are just mind-blowing now. Gone are the days where students' unions are just about sports teams and about clubbing societies. They're representative bodies that fight for every student that comes to university. So it's completely different.
Ian's right. Even from when I, 4 or 5 years ago when I was president, it's absolutely immeasurable. It's not just on new buildings popping up everywhere, but there's obviously an improvement within the representational side of the SU, where, like Ian says, even 4 or 5 years ago, it was a case of you either worked in the union, you were involved in that way, or you're a sports club or society. Even when I was president, we had 20 sports clubs, and I think there's 55 or something like that now, which is wonderful, and that's how it should be. And all the different ranges, and you're seeing like the new the student newspaper now run by the SU, and seeing that there's a president of the Philosophy Society. That sort of thing's fantastic, and that's what we're here for. Stay as sober as you can for that week, 'cause it's very hard, because you're in every single party, every opening of a can of beans, you're going to be there. But wear your t-shirt, get your mates to wear the t-shirts, but make sure you get your voice out. Make sure you get your manifesto out to as many people as you can. Be as informed as you can, and have a genuine passion and a passion about what you want to achieve out of your year or 2 years. Otherwise, you'll be down the water.
Yeah, believe in what you write down as a campaign manifesto. Be realistic in what you're trying to achieve, but give it absolutely everything. You probably won't sleep for 3 weeks, and you'll run around like an idiot. And as Rick says, you'll be at every party and every night out, and go and see every club in society. Talk to as many students as you can about what they before you write anything down. Go and see those guys find out what everybody wants and what everybody's caring about, what everybody's feeling at the same time, and see if you can put a message together that works.
Thousands. I know, top two, I suppose. We got back into NUS. I managed to bully and plug for the university to ring fence some cash so we can get back into NUS after 7 years of not being involved in it, and being brought up on stage at national conference with NUS was quite good. I suppose standing in front of a couple of thousand people at the Durham Gate inducting the new Chancellor of the university was quite nice for. Mostly it was standing in front of the AGM, telling people that I cancelled the Pavilion Festival because it kept losing £80,000 a year. It was a difficult one, but when you got a cabbage thrown at my head, I managed to avoid it, so it was fine.
Just being the figurehead and being the representative of this diverse student body was probably the best bit. Was talking to as many students as I could, and listening to what they cared about, and trying our best to deliver on what they wanted, really. You and I did Ant and Deck.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Which was quite entertaining, and then
seamless.
It was seamless, because we do look an awful lot like Ant and Deck, and we did also. We are 2 of 5. And did the medley to that as well, which was great. And we raised thousands and thousands of pounds for some great charities, that kind of stuff. Being prepared to make an absolute idiot of yourself is great.
I got approached in Hardwick Corridor. It was like I had 2 days to go on President's Day. Just on it was an open day or something to talk for new students, and then a mature student, must have been in his 50s, it came to me and said, "You don't remember me?" I said, "Sorry mate, no I don't know." He said, "Well, you did the talk to me before I came to university last summer to do my final year as a mature student, and you inspired me to come back to do my education again, and I really want to thank you for that." And that sort of thing. One person made my entire year. 2 days before we finished, I thought, you know what, if you can touch one person to go, I'm thankful for you to become more educated and to get involved, I think that was about enough for that.